Hey guys, welcome to another math video. For this video, I'll be talking about the slope-intercept form. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, so this is what we'll be doing. I'm hoping this will be pretty straightforward, not too confusing, but let's go. Okay, so at one point or another, you may have seen something that looks like this. Okay, so let's go over the parts. So this is your y stays y, x stays x. M you've seen before, that's the notation we use for slope. The new thing is this b right here. This is our y-intercept. So the y-intercept is the point on the graph where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, where it crosses the y-axis. If you're turning it into an ordered pair, it always goes in the form 0, b, and b is that value where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so it can be positive, can be negative, because there's positive and negative values on the y-axis. Okay, so let's go through an example here. Okay, so find the slope-intercept form for the graph of the line with a slope of 3 that intersects the y-axis at -1. Okay, so we got a slope, and we have a y-intercept. So we got all the parts, we got all the things we need to substitute in. We're just substituting into m and b. Y and x will stay y and x. And all you gotta do is simplify any signs if you have to. And that's it. Pretty straightforward, I think. Okay, so let's try another one. Okay, so let's find the slope-intercept form for the graph that has a slope of -2 that passes through a point 1, 1. Okay, so this time we don't have the y-intercept, because remember, the y-intercept is always in the form 0, b. So since this is not a 0, this point is not crossing the y-axis. Or it's not on the y-axis, I should say. Okay, but we do have the slope. So we have a slope and we have a point. We can actually use the point-slope form. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, that was a different video. But I'm going to show you how we turn this into slope-intercept form. Okay, so we got all the points. We're going to substitute in. So remember, the only ones we're substituting into are the x sub 1, y sub 1, and the m. Alright, so we're going to substitute all that stuff in. This time, I'm going to distribute. Okay. Then I'll isolate the y by adding 1 to both sides. And that's what I get. So now we went from the point-slope form to the slope-intercept form, because now it's in the form y equals mx plus p. Alright. Let's check this one out. Okay, so now we're going to find the slope-intercept form for the graph of the line that passes through 2 points. So now we in addition to not having the y-intercept, because none of these have an x-coordinate of 0, we don't have the slope either. So the first thing we have to do is find the slope. So we're going to use our slope formula. And again, it doesn't matter which point you choose to be first, just make sure you're consistent. Whatever y you use first, you have to use the same x. Okay? And we'll simplify that, and simplify that. So that's our slope. Okay? Now, again, we don't have the y-intercept, so we can't go straight to the slope-intercept form. We're going to have to go the roundabout way by using the point-slope form, just like in the last example. Okay, so now we got 2 points. You can use either one. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do both for you. Okay, so you can see that we should get the same answer no matter which point you use. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use the first point, 1, 4. So we're substituting into y sub 1, m, and x sub 1. So here's the m. Okay, my y I'm using was 4, and the x I'm using is 1. So again, I'm going to distribute. Then I'm going to isolate the y variable by adding 4 to both sides of the equation. And that's what it simplifies out to. Okay, now what if we wanted to use the other point? Well, it's not a problem. Okay, so we do the same thing. We're going to substitute in. So y is -1, x is 2, and the m was -5 that we got here. Okay, so again, I'm going to distribute here. and then I simplified the left side of the equation. Then I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides to isolate the y, and I get the same thing I got the last time. So it doesn't matter which point you use, as long as your operations are correct, you should get the same answer no matter which point you choose to use. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. So we went over parts of the slope-intercept form, and we actually did a few examples for the situations you might find. Okay, well that's pretty much it for this one guys. Thanks for tuning in to this video, and stay tuned for my next one.